Hey guys, it's Ren, back again. It's been a hot minute. Last time I posted was beginning of October, um, low-key a lot has changed since then. But yeah, I apologize I've not posted in ages. But yeah, in my last video, a lot of my opinions have changed, a lot of my identity has changed. I don't know. A lot's changed. Still a psychology major, but instead of wanting to go into therapy per se, I'm considering first of all, after I get my undergrad at ISU, I want to end up going to University of Washington in Seattle, Washington, and getting my master's and doctorate there in clinical psychology. And then I am planning on hopefully working on in the police force there, being like the psychologist on one of their forces. I'm not sure which like subgroup of their police force I'd like to work in, but like somewhere along there. But yeah, so that's changed my career plans for the most part. Also, in my last video, I low-key shaded the psychology community, like the people that have gone through so much school and so much training. And I basically was like, yeah, so like they're very like in the past and blah blah blah. But like things are always changing. They're always adapting to new things. And just because like a doctor is not as well versed doesn't mean like a psychiatrist or a psychologist isn't versed in it, because like they are. Sorry, like I was an ass. But yeah. Also in the video I said that I was gender fluid. That's also changed. Like I kind of identified as gender fluid then because I wasn't sure what the fuck I was. But yeah, after experimenting, like not experimenting, but like after looking into myself and like truly thinking, I've mostly come to the conclusion that I'm either non binary completely, but I lean more masculine of center. I dress very masculine. I only ever wear men's clothing. I don't like my chest. I don't like my figure because it's just very feminine. My voice, for the most part, like I'm talking lower right now, but usually it's higher, and I wish it wasn't. But yeah, I wish I just didn't look as feminine as I do. So I'm honestly not sure if I'm non binary or if I'm even potentially like a trans guy. Like, I don't know. So I'm figuring it out. And then I also said I was a lesbian and demisexual, which I'm not. I identify as queer, and so basically I like whoever I like. I don't really care what gender they are. If I like you, I like you. Like, it's as simple as that. I don't really care for, like, I don't want to date, like, a cis guy. That's just my preference for the most part. Like, I'm not opposed to it, but, like, I'm not, like, super interested in it. But I've, like, been with, talked to, dated just about anybody, like, of any gender identity. Like, I don't really distinguish, like, I don't care. Yeah, going along with, like, being non-binary slash more trans, I've been dressing mostly in like neutral colors like black, grays, whites, more muted colors, because like brighter, lighter colors are more associated with like femininity, and I'm not, and so wearing darker colors has really made me feel more comfortable with myself. Also, I worked at DPDO at the time, and that ended up changing because the hours were just too late. I couldn't do it. It was just draining, and it wasn't healthy for me to be working that late, especially with like having mental health issues and like having a mood disorder. Like, it just was not working for me. So I ended up actually my old manager from my first job, she ended up moving to this deli in town that I currently am actually employed at, and I've been there for, let's see, what day is it? I've been there for like 7.5 months, and it's been really nice. Everybody's really cool. Management's all really good. I've already gotten a raise. Like, I started at 9, which is great. And because minimum wage in Illinois is $8.25, and after half a year, I went up a whole dollar. So I'm at $10, which is really fucking nice. I got an apartment that I'm going to be moving into this next week or so. Currently I'm at my mom's house, which is why we have this pink wall, because it's my sister's room, but, you know, it'd be like that. But, yeah, I'm moving in soon, which is really exciting. I'm actually going to be living with 3 guys, which is going to be really nice, because living with girls is just so problematic. Like, girls, they're great. Love girls, they're amazing. But living with girls is just not for me. It's just too much. Also, I used to have a Dodge Neon car. She's gone. Her name was Judy, and she is gone, like, totaled disaster. Like, they've gotten rid of her. But I ended up going to the Toyota dealership in town, and my dream car is a Prius. I'm gonna be real with you. And they had a 2014 Prius C, and it's like a hybrid, and it's like a nice, like, bright kind of peachy orange color, and it's beautiful. I love her. It's literally the ideal car for me, and like, I'm going to have this car for such a long time, and I am so excited about it. Also, yeah, like in my video I was talking about acceptance in my household. Shit's not really changed. My mom's still hot garbage in that field. The Pride Parade in Illinois actually took place the 29th of June, I believe. And I was on vacation, so I wasn't able to go, but I was watching videos that my friends were posting because they were all at the parade. Like, all of my friends were there, and I was very jealous. But I was watching videos in the car, and my mom was next to me, and she's like, "What are you looking at?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, like, I'm just watching videos from a parade." And she knew instantly that it was the Pride Parade. Keep in mind, I did not specify what parade it was. She just knew. And her Christian conservative self goes, "Where did I go wrong with you?" That is honestly one of the shittiest things to say to your child. Like, I don't care what you believe, what you believe in. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care. You do not make your kid feel like they are a mistake, like a failure, like a disappointment. Like, you don't do that. That is just so unhealthy and so manipulative and shitty, and I don't deserve that. I don't want to deal with it. It's just not for me. Also, yeah, politically, I was talking about being a socialist my last video. Yeah, I honestly, like, the ideas that socialism are behind are really good in theory, but the thing is, like, our country and the US does not have the money for a lot of the programs that Democrats and socialists and liberals, like, want to have happen. And, like, I am completely behind it working out if we had the money, but we just don't have it. And, like, with social issues, like, I really want equality completely across the boards. I don't want people to be, like, stereotyped against and, like, have laws against them due to, like, their identity, their religion, their race, anything. Like, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. We are people. We exist. I don't think that we need to stereotype and be against people for being who they are. But, like, my thing is there are so many people in the trans community who say that they are trans or say that they are non-binary, but they don't have dysphoria. In my opinion, if you don't have dysphoria, you are not trans. Because, like, being trans is literally about a disconnect. It's like the whole thing behind it is you have a disconnect between your body and your brain. You aren't trans if you don't have that disconnect, which is dysphoria. So, like, I don't get people that are like, oh, like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this gender. Like, there's... Why? Like, I really enjoy watching videos from, like, Calvin Guerra, Storm Ryan, Miss London, Sam Collins, like, etc. I align very strongly with, like, their belief system and, like, stuff like that. They're just reasonable, and what they say makes sense. But yeah, I'm honestly more of a centrist than anything. I still lean very much left, but, like, say this is the middle, this is, like, very liberal, this is moderate, this is about where I am. I'm pretty close to middle, but I'm not quite there, but, like, I'm very much touching on the line. But, like, I mean, more power to you, like, believe what you want to believe, but, like, just, that's my personal opinion. But yeah, here's my update on what's happening. Again, I'm sorry that it's been, like, 9 months. Like, it's been 3/4 of a year since I posted. But I'm planning on hopefully posting a lot more frequently as time goes on. I'll focus on, like, different stories that are happening, because, bitch, so much shit has happened since I last posted. So, like, yeah, I'll update you guys on some stories and some college experiences next time. But yeah, this is Ren. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.